height of the storm right now in New York City, S+ as we call it. You can't even see the top of the buildings here in Columbus Circle. It is coming. We're flooded in. We cannot leave our hotel. It's all of the Back Bay flooding.
You can only see about 2 blocks as the snow gets blown by these wind gusts of 30 miles an hour.
Ecuador has been hit again by a powerful earthquake measuring 6.7. It happened Wednesday in the same area where powerful quakes were felt last month, which killed more than 650 people, injured more than 16,000, and caused more than $2 billion in damage.
And that tornado continues to churn to the east, getting even closer to I-35, and now
it's a little north, and it might mean, hopefully it means it's a weakening.
Daybreak has revealed massive landslides across Kumamoto Prefecture that has severed roads and damaged some bridges. Workers are also trying to rescue people trapped in collapsed apartment buildings and houses. Meteorological officials say the quake occurred at around 1:25 a.m. Saturday, Japan time. They say the focus was about 12 kilometers deep in Kumamoto Prefecture. The jolt registered an intensity of 6+ on the Japanese seismic scale of 0 to 7 in some parts of the prefecture.
Media reports indicate at least 53 people have been killed in flash floods in the northwest area of Pakistan since Saturday. Some villages have been told to evacuate as floodwaters rise. This is pre-monsoon rains before the summer monsoons began, which last year killed dozens.
The wildfire in Spain's La Palma has been raging for 3 days. Strong winds and high temperatures have swept the flames across some 5,000 acres of the island. 2,500 people have been evacuated. One park ranger died while helping to control the blaze. Some 200 firefighters are battling the blaze, but weather conditions are making their work difficult as the fire continues to burn out of control.
This was the only way out for some who found they were surrounded by surging torrents. Heavy rain forced the river right through this town in Bavaria.
There must have been flash floods where people had no chance to get out in time. Those on the first floor were lucky and got out.
It's at 22,000 acres right now. That's about 35 square miles of brush that has been destroyed. They've also lost 17 homes up here. We have one death related to the fire.
Hundreds of people were forced from their coastal homes. Some of those killed in the storm were swept away in their cars, trapped in rivers swollen by floodwaters. The storm is currently pummeling Tasmania, and New Zealand lies in its path. But forecasters say a high-pressure system is expected to kill off
town, while a blocked part of a provincial highway was also affected. Local police are at the scene directing traffic. County authorities have begun planning clean-up operations to remove debris caused by the landslide.
Typhoon Nepartak is approaching Taiwan at high speed. The island is currently on emergency alert. Dozens of flights have been canceled, schools and offices closed. The Taiwan Central Weather Bureau says the super typhoon is the strongest hurricane to hit Taiwan since 1958, and it's moving northward at a speed of 58 meters per second.
The water is still overflowing in the rivers because anything that was raining north of Baton Rouge has to drain down towards the Gulf, and that's where the big problem is. And one of the big problems, according to the governor and just local officials that we've talked to, is people who think, it's not a lot of water on the roadway, I can make it. And then, of course, their car stalls out.
Cleanup underway in Macedonia. The government declared a state of emergency after freak storms over the weekend triggered deadly flooding. Special police, army units, and firefighters have been sent to the worst-hit areas. The capital of Skopje and surrounding suburbs were inundated by heavy rains that dropped 93 liters of water per square meter in the space of 2 hours. Hundreds of homes and vehicles were destroyed by the floods. Authorities said more than 1,000 people had been evacuated so far, in the worst flooding to hit Skopje since 1962.
우와, 큰일 났다. 저 자동차 봐라. 우와, 물 다 넘쳐버렸다. 이거 뭐고?